If being a student athlete is so tough, if 6 a.m. practice is so tough, then don't be a student athlete. Simple as that. If it's so tough and you're so worried about getting paid, then don't go to college, work where you want to work, and be a weekend warrior. It's really that simple. But as for me, I got paid in the form of a full ride scholarship. I got paid with the sense of I got to make my family proud. I got paid in the sense of that I don't owe anyone any money, and that's because of basketball. That's how I got paid. Pay yourself in a sense of making that time worth it. Don't let a coach con you into believing that you should pick some easy majors just so you can stay eligible, and you don't pick something that's going to feed your family after.
If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Yes, indeed. Big Brother Bill here to give you all that you want and what you need. Today, I just want to review this video that's caused a stir about the day in the life of student athletes.
Hoop loudy.
So I don't know if you've seen this video, but this video is going viral. And this NCAA put it out about the day in the life of student athletes. Now, when I first saw this video, I was shocked in awe, in a good way, because I felt like just the cinematic approach of shooting a video like that, I can appreciate because I do my own video editing, because I'm a YouTuber, because I put out content on a regular basis. I can really appreciate the subtle nuances of what they had to do to make that video work. Everything from what was done in post, to the editing, to the lighting, to when he took his hands from the camera and you couldn't see, like it looks like a camera was literally floating in front of him the entire time. I thought that was genius. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was something that inspires me in my creative thought process of what I want to do for this channel with Hoop Lottie. Shortly thereafter, seeing that video, there were so many people that had negative things to say about it. They said that it wasn't depicting a student-athlete life. It made it look like it was too breezy. It would make it look like it was too easy. It made it look like that student-athletes don't work hard. All these things that I saw via articles, via vlogs, via videos, via emails of this video. They was very, very critical of this video. This video has stirred up a lot of debate, even as it relates to someone else coming up with a video that was like a parody of the NCAA video. I need a vacation. And I understood that, but the question that I would have with those individuals is, what commercial have you ever seen that glamorized the bad portions of their product? You take Pizza Hut. We know that when you eat pizza, you gain weight. We know that it can higher your blood pressure. We know that you have an increased chance of diabetes. We know a lot of things about pizza. But pizza companies, when they want you to come in there and get a delivery, they don't glamorize those things, do they? No, they don't talk about diabetes when they want you to eat stuffed crust pizza. They want you to come in and get this pizza. So why would the NCAA talk about things like 6 a.m. practice if they felt like someone was going to be in their feelings about it? What sense would it make to talk about things that people aren't aligned with? It makes no sense. I think so many people jump on the bandwagon because it's convenient of this whole student athletes are being treated so bad type deal. And I don't subscribe to that. As a previous student athlete, I feel like I've afforded myself the opportunity to just make my opinion known as well. It may turn some people off, and I'm cool with that as well. But for me and myself, I don't feel like student athletes should get paid. I think they should be put in a position to pay themselves. All right? So number one, if I play in the band and I'm the baddest saxophone player on this side of the Mississippi, I can land on the piano, on them keys, I'm the man. I'm so good that people want to actually sign up their sons and daughters to get lessons from me. If that does happen and I make money off that, I don't owe the university money. The university doesn't say, hey, Bill, hey, I heard you was doing piano lessons for people after church. I want you to make sure that you give us money for that as well. You give us all that money as well, because you know you're an amateur and you can't make any money with your band. Like, what? Oh, what if I was a science? What if I was great at physics and I'm an astrophysicist? I'm just that deal. What if the university said that, you know what, you can't tutor people and make money off of it because the university looks at you as an amateur, so you know you can't do that. We got to make that money. You got to give us that money. That would be crazy. Same thing for student athletes. I think that part of student athletes getting paid is them getting their likeness. Meaning, if Zion Williamson, who can jump out of the doggone gym, wants to hold a dunk clinic over the summer, he should be able to do it and get all the money himself. Zion Williamson was dunking like that well before Coach K gave him a scholarship. So you can't say Duke deserves a penny. So if you're good enough, then you should be able to use your likeness and pay yourself. That's the 1%, the 0.5%. The majority of us, we should pay ourselves a little bit differently. The majority of us should pay ourselves by doing things like going to class, by doing things like picking a major that's going to feed your family and not something that's just going to keep you eligible. Picking a major is not the equivalent of washing your hands with extra bubbles. That kind of stuff. That's how we should pay ourselves. We should pay ourselves by making sure that we're as impactful as possible while we're on the college campus, not just at our sport. We should pay ourselves by realizing that this is an opportunity that's going to be just like that and it's over with. That's how we should pay ourselves. But this whole idea that the university should pay us money aside from the scholarship, for me, I feel like it's a sense of entitlement. I can only speak for myself. I'm not speaking for all student athletes. I'm only speaking for myself. Because I remember as a student athlete in college and in high school, how many people work for free so I can play? How many people that were in the concessions that work for free? How many people that work parking lot duty that work for free? Didn't get paid a dime, but was out there on just strictly volunteer work to make sure that we had those functions. So the idea of me to say on top of that, I should get paid. Me, myself, I can't say that. Maybe you can say that. Me, myself, I can't say that. You talking to somebody that failed the 6th grade. Failed, period. You know how people got fancy words of, oh, he got held back. And no, I failed, flunked it. For a person that's failed the 6th grade, got socially promoted from the 8th to the 9th grade, was in special education classes. 6th grade, I'm doing 1st grade math. From a person that lost both of their parents to cancer, their freshman and sophomore year of college, all to be able to drop out of college for 2 years and then get back into college and graduate, all in the name of a tool that I have called basketball to open up those doors. Yeah, I would say I finished pretty well. I more than broke even off that situation. So for me to say this whole deal about y'all owe me money on top of that is ludicrous. I'm looking around. I'm talking about myself. This is not a general statement for all student athletes. There are some brilliant student athletes out there, academically, intellectually, athletically. We're not monolithic. We come in all different shapes, forms, all different backgrounds. But for me, myself, there are many people that were smarter than me in college that have $50 and $60 and $70 and $80,000 in debt right now or more. And I'm debt free. I don't owe anybody a quarter. I don't owe anybody anything. Sally Mae, listen. She don't even know me like that. You know? So I'm very fortunate and very blessed, and I owe a lot of this to the game of basketball and having those opportunities. So it blows my mind for someone coming from where I came from, my situation, to say on top of that, give me money. That just doesn't make sense. It doesn't resonate with me. But that's no knock against others. If you want to cry a river about student athletes getting paid in a general sense, like some type of hourly wage or something crazy like that, if being a student athlete is so tough, if 6 a.m. practice is so tough, then don't be a student athlete. Don't be a student athlete. Simple as that. If it's so tough and you're so worried about getting paid, then don't go to college, work where you want to work, and be a weekend warrior. It's really that simple. But as for me, I got paid in the form of a full ride scholarship. I got paid with the sense of I got to make my family proud. I got paid in the sense of that I don't owe anyone any money, and that's because of basketball. That's how I got paid. Pay yourself. Don't wait on somebody to do anything for you. Pay yourself, and in the sense of making that time worth it. Don't let a coach con you into believing that you should pick some easy majors just so you can stay eligible, and you don't pick something that's going to feed your family afterwards. Number one. Number two, understand that one day hopefully student athletes they get an opportunity to get paid from their likeness, and not necessarily an hourly wage, but from their likeness, meaning if they're good enough they can hold these tutoring sessions, they can hold these different clinics on them based off their likeness. People wants to come and support them. That'd be great. Be able to sell different things, their autographs and things. That'd be awesome if student athletes were to do that. This is not me trying to say that other people don't have arguments. I just think that a lot of times we're focusing on things because it's trendy, not because we actually thought about this. This video is different from my normal format. This is going to be my Monday post, even though it's 1:44 a.m. Tuesday morning. This is going to be my Monday post. I just want to get one out here and just try to open up dialogue about this. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this. I really want to have a conversation about this because I realize that everybody has an opinion, and mine is no greater than yours on this situation. But I like the video. I went in the comments immediately and praised the video, but I understand how it can rub some people the wrong way as well, especially if they felt like it could have been done more tastefully. But I also understand that there are some people that are just waiting in the wind to be offended by everything. They're probably offended that I have this hood on right now. They're probably offended because this giraffe ain't pink and they like pink. People are going to be offended, but all in all, I felt like that it was a great video. I felt like it was a good video, and if nothing else, it prompted great conversation with everyone in their experience. I'm always about that, because in that conversation that everyone else is having about how they felt about that video, the student athlete gets to learn from it. The student athlete gets to apply it to their game, and the student athlete gets to know what's ahead of them before they actually get in those positions, if they're fortunate and blessed enough to be in those positions. So as always, whether it's on the court or off, in the classroom or out, I want you to subscribe to this channel and graduate at the top of your class. Hoopla.